Greetings, greetings. Hello, beautiful butterflies and perfect people. You with Tanisha Ali of the Tanisha Ali channel. And I'm here today to give you your daily healing inspiration. And I'm going to be using the Sacred Power reading cards. I believe I will pull from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. As I mentioned on the other channel, we have our new moon coming up on Friday, I believe. It's the 24th, and this is the first one of the decade. So this is a great time to get your new moon work in. Don't let it slide by you on Friday and not get that time in. Really, you can take advantage of some very powerful energies. The full moon energy was amazing. Can't tell you what I manifested during that energy. Being very specific and very intentional and very much emotionally sound during that period. And like I said, very much tapped into my divine guidance, tapped into the specifics of what it is I wanted to manifest with that full moon energy. Within a few days, it came through in amazing ways. So I'm really looking forward to this new moon energy. It's important to recognize that going into this decade, you need to develop rituals in your life that are going to carry you and sustain you. And you need to have self-integrity with those rituals. You need to do them not because somebody said it was going to help you, but because you experience the forward momentum as a result of doing them and being consistent in your life, and because you've looked at the things that you fell down on or you fell off the bandwagon with in the past and how those things were a detriment to you. So it's really, really important, seriously, to develop these rituals and to do them, because rituals have a cumulative effect, and rituals allow you to energize things in your life that are being energized anyway, but being unconsciously energized and not producing the results that you want. So when you think of ritual, you need to think of what are the things that I can do on a regular basis that are going to pull me forward in life and stabilize me and keep me on my path, even when my energy necessarily is not where it's supposed to be. I do my rituals because they affirm and they reinforce the very things that are intentional in my life. So we're digging in with this Sacred Power reading card, and let's take a look at what's going to be one of the major energies for this particular healing reading. Affirmations. Very interesting. Affirmations. The affirmation I woke up to today, and underneath that we have this community card, okay? So for some of you guys, really finding your tribe may be important. Doing things with your community or finding where it is you need to be in order to have that sense of community that actually affirms you. For others of you, this is really all about the ways in which you have that internal dialogue with yourself on a regular basis, but it's not affirming you. We do affirmations all day long, but usually it's in the form of negative inner dialogue. It's not being able to silence that inner critic. It's not being mindful of the way that inner critic is sabotaging you and not having something to affirm truth. So I look at affirmations as a way of affirming truth. And the really important thing about affirmations is that you come up with affirmations that make you feel powerful. You come up with affirmations that resonate within you, that make sense to you. You can adopt other people's affirmations if they feel good to you. But if they don't, look at the particular area of your life where you feel you need the most help and begin to affirm truth in that area. I did a healing meditation yesterday, and the affirmation to wake up with this morning was, I am powerful beyond measure. That has always felt good to me. And there's a portion of that line that is in Marianne Williamson's poem, Our Deepest Fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. It is not our dark that we are afraid of or that we fear. It is our light. I love that particular poem. I love it. I love it. When I was running my own school, it was one of the poems that I had my children to memorize because it was so empowering, and it helps you to remember that it's not your job to play small in the world. It's not your job to be a shrinking violet. Your job is to shine the light that is within you. Your job is to shine the glory of God that is within you, because it gives other people permission to do the same. So there's no reward in playing small in your life. So affirm truth. Look at this. You see all of those light codes and all of those all that light energy coming out expanding from the head and expansion in consciousness. You see that heart chakra right there, really, really, really lit up. So this card is about affirmation. So look at each of these areas. Down here is where your bread and butter is, your finances. Right here, sacral chakra, womb space. Maybe down here, your affirmation is I am safe in the world, or I'm worthy of abundance. Maybe right here, it's I create the world as I choose it to be, or I create beauty in my world. Solar plexus chakra energy. Maybe your solar plexus chakra energy is I am powerful beyond measure. I take action according to high ideals. Maybe right here, heart chakra, I love myself. Right here, throat chakra, I speak my truth. I am heard. Third eye chakra, I see my path clearly. Crown chakra, I am connected to cosmic will, meaning you align your life not by what you want in terms of the flesh and in terms of the things that are our most basal desires, but you align your will with what is your divine life path. So affirmations are really, really going to be important. You can use those affirmations as well as a part of any new moon ritual or focus that you may have on Friday, but affirmations are going to be very important to you. So affirm truth. Affirm truth. I always say affirm, aspire, ascend, actualize. All right, what's this card here? We have Desert Passage. This is about trust. While sometimes things may seem a little barren, okay, never forget to cultivate faith. Never forget that you are being led and that there is a divine plan and you don't have to necessarily be able to see it. You move on faith, okay? We don't move by sight, we move by faith. And when we're doing manifestation work, we understand it's all about moving on faith. If you move by sight, then you're letting your circumstances around you dictate how you feel. And when you do that, how do you give credence to the fact that you're in a state of always becoming? You look around you and you see the things that you don't want. And so you create more of the same. But when you live and move by faith, you are allowed to, when you pray, if you pray, to get up from the prayer as if your prayers have already been answered. And when you live as if your prayers have already been answered, when you walk with faith, then your frequency is always in the energy of I am. You have already claimed the reality. So wherever it is that you are in your life right now, and this is saying begin now, take the first step. All right, so whatever the journey is, whatever you are, wherever it is that you are in your life right now, remember that the best way to energize that, in addition to taking action and beginning and following whatever the divine guidance is that's coming to you, is to remember to embrace it and to live as if it has already happened. When you get to a place where you can feel in your emotional frequency that you have everything it is that you have wished for, because you can feel the energy of those things unfolding in your life and you know it's right around the corner. That's how you know you've picked up in your manifestation vibration. It really is about living with faith and not by sight, because you create with faith, you create with belief. And I don't know when I teach this stuff, I try to come up with as many ways as possible to help people to understand why it's so important to cultivate the state of mind and then to watch the external environment to change, rather than looking at your external environment and letting that determine how you feel. That's backwards. That's expecting to, like I said yesterday, stand in the mirror and expect the mirror to show you something different than what is actually there. You are the creator. You are spirit. You are what gives life to the magic that you do in darkness. So it's so important to cultivate the mentality and the mindset and the faith and the trust that gives rise to the energetic frequency and the emotional reality that then produces the results in your life. So I want you to keep that in mind. Whatever it is you're working on this week, I know it's got to be something you're working on. If you're watching this video, there's something in your life that you're trying to change, or something greater that you're trying to manifest, or some hole maybe some people may be trying to get themselves out of. So affirm the truth of your reality. The truth is that you're a co-creator. The truth is that the divine always has a plan for you better than the one that you can create for yourself. But you got to dig in. You got to roll your sleeves up, and you got to get involved in the manifestation process. You can't just pray and sit under a tree. It doesn't work that way. You got to take responsibility for what you create. You got to take responsibility for your destiny. And that involves what? What was the message? Taking steps. moving towards whatever it is you want to move towards. Once you get that heightened emotional vibration and that faith frequency, that gives you the confidence to move, because you know you're not moving along. You start to feel the energy of what it is that is coming your way. You know it's coming. You know wealth and abundance is coming. Or some of you know you're healed. For example, before you even see the test from the doctor's office, regardless of what he's telling you, you already know you're healed. He may come in there with some results from the test that don't even make any sense, and he's trying to tell you that this thing is spreading, or this thing is out of hand, or we're going to have to do this, or we're going to have to do that. But somewhere within you, you know you're healed. And you are healed, because the more that you believe that from the depths of your soul, the more that over the next few days and weeks and months, the healing will actually manifest itself in your body. You know best. You know best. You don't need a mediator. You don't have to go to other people. This is between you and the Creator. All right. You're co-creating, remember? So keep that in mind. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest. You can bring anything into your life. Some of you have a new beginning coming, okay? A fresh start, okay? So this is big stuff, a new beginning, a fresh start. This is starting fresh, starting over, okay? So take steps now to begin this new fresh start. And this new fresh start is going to be very balanced for you. It's going to bring you continuity. It's going to bring you harmony. All right. And coming into the spring is going to bring you joy, bliss, and happiness. You are reblossoming. You're coming back into your own after perhaps maybe not having affirmed truth, and maybe not having been in a space where you felt all that great. Maybe you've been dealing with some particular challenge, but guess what? Not only do you have a new beginning, but you're going to manifest your dreams. This is cornucopia. This is a time of spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, financial, and intellectual prosperity. So you are going to have your fulfillment. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. Your cup runneth over and your plate is full, okay? Or your plate is, what is it? Your cup runneth over, okay? This is all really, really, really great stuff here. So this is the focus of our reading. Affirm truth. Start each day out from now into the next reading doing your affirmations. I mentioned one for the solar plexus chakra, which will help you take your first step, because the solar plexus chakra is all about taking steps and engaging your lion energy. And that is, I am powerful beyond measure. Believe it. I am powerful beyond measure. And let the divine rain down on you the guidance. Make sure you trust in moving forward, because this is a new beginning for you. It's a new beginning for you. So you're with Tanisha Ali, of Butterfly Transformations, helping you to get clear, helping you to clear and heal your energetic blockages, up-level your mindset, and manifest the glory of God that is with you, that is you. Make sure you join us on patreon.com/Tanisha Ali for the 11-day money challenge. This is going to help you realize that you can vibrationally attract money, and that it has nothing to do with hard work, all this efforting, all this hard work, and it's just this blood, sweat, and tears. It's a vibrational endeavor. And by participating in the challenge, you will learn some really great secrets to manifesting the kinds of things that you want in your life materially, and as well in other ways, because you will raise your vibration. You won't have a choice but to raise your vibration. It will happen if you follow the prescription. So make sure you register by February the 1st, not before, because you're in the middle of a billing cycle. There's no point in being charged twice. It's going to be $15. You can pay a higher tier if you like for some of the other content. But make sure you do get involved by February the 1st. And if you happen to be running late, don't let that stop you. You can still register late and jump in from where you get in. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Continue raising your vibration. If this reading somehow affected you, I'd like you to write something in the comment section. If there's someone you feel it can help, please share. But do like, comment, and show your love, show your love, show your love.